Today I'm going to be showing you how to tat this bow and put it on a clip like this one. It's done in needle tatting, so you are going to need a tatting needle, or the pattern can be done in shuttle tatting too, but I'm going to be showing you that a little later, or you can figure it out by yourself. The diagram and pattern is on my blog, and there's a link for that in the description. But for this one, you're going to need, I'm going to be showing you with this needle and yarn that goes with that. You're also going to be needing a pair of scissors, and if you're going to be attaching this to this kind of clip, of course you need the clip and perhaps some hot glue, so just to secure the yarn ends at the back. So let's do this. First, you're going to thread your needle. You're going to leave yourself about 2 feet of tail thread or more. You don't need a lot of yarn for this. Find a place to start and make 5 double knots. And 5, and then you're going to make a picot. And 3 double knots, where the double knot you made when you made the picot of course counts as 1, so you now have 3. Then you're going to pull through the needle and just pull it all the way through to make a chain. Then you're going to make a knot on the other side to secure your chain. Put the needle underneath the chain you just made and hold it in place. Then when you make the first knot, make sure it's really snug up against the chain you just made. You're going to make 3 double knots and then join it to the picot that you just made on the chain. Then I'm going to finish that. So now I have 4, and I'm going to make 1 more so that I have 5. This is going to be the bottom of the first loop of the bow. Now we're going to make the edge of it, and I'm going to make a small picot, then a little bit bigger picot, and then a big picot, and then a smaller one, and then a small. This way I'm going to get a little bit of an oval rather than a ring. Rather than a circle, I'm sorry. I'm going to get a little bit more of an oval rather than a circle. And I'm going to finish this off with 5 double stitches, which is going to be the top of our loop. And 5. I'm going to pull through and then put my needle through the loop that I have on my pinky to make a ring. Remember to hold your knots when you do this, because you might pull them unevenly. And then I'm going to make a knot to secure the ring. To make the next ring, you put the needle underneath the work and put it towards you. Again, we're going to make the first knot very close to the last, in order to not see too much bare thread in between the 2 loops. So we're going to make the previous ring backwards. So we're going to start with 5 double knots. Then we're going to make the side of it, so it's the thing with the picot, so a small one, a middle-sized one, a big one, then a middle one again, and then a small one. Now we're going to make the part that we're going to join to the ring. So I'm going to make 2 double stitches first. Then I'm going to make a picot for joining the ring to, joining the chain to, and then I'm going to make 3 double knots. gonna look like that. And I'm just gonna pull my needle through and make this into a ring. Just like before. So I'm gonna pull it tight and then make a knot. Now to make the chain, it's also gonna be the reverse of the other chain we made. So I'm gonna put my needle underneath the work and put the work towards me so that the knots are gonna turn the right way, because I want them to be turned upwards. So I'm gonna start with 3 double knots. And I'm gonna join to the picot on the ring. And then I'm gonna finish this off with 5 double knots. So 5, 4, and now it's 5. I'm gonna pull through my needle and tie off. Now to finish the ends off, instead of just tying them and cutting them, I want to end it in a nicer way. So I'm just gonna feed my needle up through the last knots I made. So I'm not gonna put it into the first knot, I'm gonna put it in the second. And I'm gonna do this in a couple of steps. So something like 4 knots at a time, pull through, and then the next 4 knots, because otherwise it's gonna be really tight and you might break the thread. So just be careful not to break it. And also try not to pull too much, so that you're gonna make the other chain shorter than the first one you made. So when you're here, then put the needle through the middle of the 2 loops. Now I'm gonna take my needle off of this thread, and then I'm gonna cut the thread from the ball, and I'm just gonna thread that onto my needle. Now of course I just want to do the same thing with this, but on the other side. And then I'm gonna also put that through where I put the first yarn end through. So like that. And now we're essentially done. If you just want to use this, it's fine. Then you've made a bow. But for me, I want to put this on a hair clip, so I'm not gonna cut those ends. I'm gonna use those to secure it to a hair clip. For that you're gonna need, of course, the hair clip. You're gonna need some hot glue, the bow we just made, a pair of scissors, and if your needle can fit through the little hole on your clip, of course you can use your needle too. Mine doesn't, so I'm just gonna put them through. Then I'm gonna grab my threads and I'm gonna put them on top of my bow and into the clip, like that. Then I'm gonna take the 2 threads and put them on either side of the middle bit of the hair clip. Then I'm gonna twist them and then put them back on top of the bow. And then I'm gonna put it in between again and bring it through. Then on the other side I'm gonna get a crochet needle, and I'm just gonna, or hook, sorry, a crochet hook, and I'm just gonna grab my threads and put them through the loop I made on the back. If you can't find a crochet needle or you can't get them through, it's fine, just glue them down. I'm paranoid. I really want to secure this well. So I'm gonna cut off the ends, and then I'm gonna grab my hot glue. And I'm just gonna glue the ends down. My glue gun isn't very hot. That's why I can put my fingers on it. If yours gets really hot, please don't put your fingers on it. Yeah, you can just use the end of the glue gun to pat the glue down. I'm just gonna glue the loops down now, just to be sure that it stays in place. And that's it. Yay! A habo! Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, I hope you'll subscribe. Have an amazing day, and I will see you next time.